Hey, Brian Young with ProTinkerToys.com, ProTinkerToys.com. This is a new video we're doing about SC366. Now, let me just stop here for a minute and say, listen, if you're a watcher of our videos, it's very important that you subscribe. It's very important that you do that. And that you like the video. I cannot tell you how important it is to subscribe and to give us thumbs up on our videos. I just can't, it is really kind of amazing how important it is to do that, okay? So this is the third car of SC366, which is a brand new Flamethrower series, okay? This is an original Flamethrower, original lighted car from 1975, around the 1970s. Don't quote me on 75, but it's in the 70s, during the heydays of AFX. 1970 to 1978 was the heyday of AFX with Aurora. And this is the police car. It basically has alternating lights that go back and forth. We're gonna be working on this car at 8 o'clock or 6 o'clock or 6:30 so that we get it running for the race night. So anyway, so that's an original original lighted car. And that's what a flamethrower means. It's really a lighted car, but the flames are coming from the bottom, which is really cool. So this is the next series, which is the Ford GT, which is just in a phenomenal looking car. And these are the two cars. You got a silver one and a black, flat black one. So let's do the flat black first. Okay. And these are SC366. SC366. I gotta watch I don't cut my finger off. I almost could do that. All right. So this is your chassis or body. That's your Ford GT, Ford GT. I think it's the prettiest, one of the prettiest cars ever made, the Ford GT. Now, notice how that's kind of, see that, how that's kind of a rough car? Now, this is the question that we get a lot, okay? Why are the chassis different with every car? And if I had $1 for every time I explain that to people, that how these cars, they're not precisionally made, they are a toy, okay? And that, you know, you have to do some tweaking with these cars to begin with to get them running, okay? So first what we're gonna do is put a little oil right here in the center, okay? Put a little oil here, right here on the back axle. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna just lift up the back tires and run this for a little bit, and we're gonna put a little bit of oil right here. Start off a little slow. Let that run a little bit. Let's get that motor warmed up. Now let's drive it around once. See, it's a little rough yet. You hear that? Do you hear how rough that is? That is amazing, and that's exactly what people call about or ask about these cars, is why is one car run a little better and one car doesn't? And it all has to do with you're doing a pre-maintenance on them. Like this car really should be taken apart and maintenanced, okay? Well, why should I do that on a brand new car? Because they're handmade in China, guys. Let's warm this up a little more. Because it's running great just like this. But then when you leave it alone, let's warm that up a little bit. Get that a little warmed up. Okay, Brian, that was stupid. You just plugged the power right out of the... Oh, my goodness. And that's the body for it. And this is SC366, and these are the Ford GTs. Something is not... Oh, I know what it is. The shoes, and I don't have my glasses, but there are these little wires that are coming down from the for the lighting thing, which is putting too much tension on the spring, which need to be adjusted. They need to be adjusted a little bit. Because see how there's too much tension on them? So it's not sitting down flat. See how it's up? They're not touching. The tires are not touching. Okay? Where another car, it would touch. Let's do an example. Okay, so this is the silver one. So let's look at the silver one and see how that compares to the black one. How we have a difference. But this is important to show people that you know, I get cars right out of the box. Okay, now see how that's off the ground a little bit too. So the Fords are a little bit bouncy. Okay.
Is the front's too light or something, or what?
No, the front's the same. It's just that there's when they made them, there's a wire in them. But that's the Ford GT. Normally these are really nice. And I don't have my glasses, so I can't really, hold on a second, let me get my glasses over here. But see, this is the most important part of your racing, is doing this. Okay, so you see how this thing here is putting a little bit too much pressure on the spring. What is that beeping? That's a little better. Let's look at this one here. See that one? See what this does is this is the lighting wire, and the wire then goes right here over to where the shoes are. All right, and they touch this. All right, so let's see how that works a little bit. Let's see how that works a little bit. I push that down just a little bit. Now, see, somebody could say, well, I don't have to do this with AFX. Well, that's the part that I don't like about AFX. Now, AFX has got a great car, but you can't tweak it. You can't have fun tweaking it, and that's part of the fun of slot cars, is tweaking it. Yeah, now that one runs a little better. Let's put the body on that. And this is, of course, this is a pretty car. Look at that, Ford GT. They did a nice job on their body. Of course, you got to make sure your light is in the light pen so that all lights up. See, look. The flamethrower. There we go. See that? A little bit of tweaking, guys. A little bit of tweaking. A little bit of tweaking goes a long way. So these are SC366, and these are the both of these are the Ford GTs. They're both the Ford GTs. That's the black one, and this is the I don't want to take that apart yet. And those are the Ford G, and this is SC366. Of course, we've got our tanks here. They're protecting the field here. Isn't that cool? Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. That had a little bit. Oh, come on, man. I still think one of the main things is just running the car a couple laps until it warms up. Now, see how that's running a little better now that it's warmed up? And this is SC366. And these are the second cars of that series, which is the blue or the black GT, number 8. Black number 8. And the silver Ford GT. These are SC366. Okay, and this is the series. And don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button. Hit the notification bell button, and we'll see you on the next video. And don't forget to hit the like button and the thumbs up. Thumbs up, ProTinkerToys.com, ProTinkerToys.com.